Let's go and get rolling. Chill some means. Yep, there you are. And I can hear myself, which is always good. Alright. Also gotta make sure we get the word out to people. Alright. And get all that set up. Something else I should also do as well. New manager. Okay. Okay, good. It is the one that I wanted. Awesome. Alright. That's all I needed to know on that. But I still need to get the word out. So my throat will be able to sustain what we're doing this evening. No, that's not it. That's not it. Crap. Let's fix that, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Much better. That looks right. Okay. Just need to take care of something here real quick, and then we can get going. Okay. Here we go. That's running. That's running. It looks like everything's good. So, you may have noticed that we have come here to the outskirts of the fishing village of Isari, which, during the Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood storyline, certainly had to go through a lot of crap when Yotsuyu was running the show. These days, though, it is what it was always meant to be, a quiet, peaceful fishing village. And to be honest, it actually looks a lot brighter and more colorful since the last time we were here. So, yeah, things are definitely looking up for the people here, but it's not them that we're going to be helping out tonight. It will be the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, among others, because we made a decision in haste during the main story that now has to be rectified. So, with that in mind, greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here in Novaura Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. We're here with our Warrior of Light, Corinne Loren, as we will be taking on the other side dungeon that I did not take on last night due to time restraints, And we're also going to be taking an opportunity to go check out the new Beast Tribe challenges that are available in Stormblood. I didn't show them off in terms of video content for Heaven's Ward. I did show them off in streams, but they were essentially highlights. But for Stormblood, I'll be showing them off properly from the beginning as far as the Beast Tribes are concerned, because both of them are now available. So I'd like to go check them out. In addition to that, there's a quest that's over in Doma that I would also like to check out while I'm here this evening. So, without further ado, let's go over and find our good friend representing the Kojin, Soroban. He's been waiting patiently for us because he has a business proposition for us to help us deal with the purchasing of the sword that we had to get in order to give Gosetsu some dignity back. So let's go ahead and speak with him for the challenge entitled An Auspicious Encounter. Soroban is about to present you with a proposition you would be a fool to refuse.
You would know more of my venture. Excellent. I should be glad to tell you all I know. Though perhaps it would be easier to let our anonymous client speak for his or herself. Here, their missive.
Well, may as well go ahead and take a read of it. For the Ruby Sea and all who call her home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the Lord of the Revel. But first, we bid her make haste to Hell's Lid and quell the Oni that dwell in its deepest depths. Should she succeed in this test, we shall speak of the true endeavor and consummate reward.
A strange proposal, aye, though it must be noted that they knew both of your deeds and our part in them. The Red have no love of trickery, so I doubt it a trap of theirs, and should this client have honest intentions, then for the sake of these waters it may behove us to engage them further. As for their test, enclosed with missive was a magicked dagger, along with instructions as how it may be used to open a passage into the depths of Hell's Lid. I should mention that this dagger is old and exceedingly valuable. That our client was willing to entrust it to us without a guarantee of our cooperation bespeaks considerable wealth, and more importantly, considerable reward. If you are willing to undertake the trial, I shall journey to Hell's Lid and prepare to open the path. But given the financial incentive, I think it for the best if I went and fetched Mistress Tataru. Wait for us there, then?
I believe I can. Also, that's a Chimera, standing next to this young lady over here, this Mikote. That is the worst looking Chimera I've ever seen in my day. That whoever created that thing had an accurate opportunity to be able to see what a Chimera looks like. Dude, whoever you are who made that, you got that look all wrong. So, to let you guys know ahead of time, unlike the hard mode of the Fractal Continuum which I played last night, I had the opportunity to practice it prior with Mathia, which is why I knew all the stuff about everything that happened in there. Hell's Lid, though, I know nothing about, therefore this is a blind run for my first time there. So, just to give you guys a heads up on what we will be enduring as far as the challenge is concerned tonight. Yeah, around here, because there are so many volcanoes, it perhaps should come as no surprise that Hell's Lid is in of itself a volcano. Now, we've done a trek through a volcano before, with Som All in Heaven's Ward. Yeah, go get rest, Skyla. Go sleep. Yeah, get some sleep. Yeah, Skyla was telling us that she had a really traumatic nightmare last night. Very cold and feel lightheaded, yeah. Yeah, it was a reoccurring nightmare that she was having that was very auspicious, and so unfortunately we're feeling really worried for her right now. Hopefully, though, she'll be able to get the rest she needs. As you can see, a whole bunch of other people are here. They can see that... You need your rest. I don't want you dying in Japan. Hey there, Tataru. Hope you haven't been waiting long, Corinne. My apologies for the delay. I thought it best to explain everything to Mistress Tataru on the way. Honestly, all he had to say was that he found a way to make up for Alphinaud's obscene expenditures. No matter how reckless or dangerous the scheme, if it balances the ledger, I'm all for it. So there's a bunch of monsters living beneath us? What kind of place is this? Well, according to ancient legend, Hell's Lid is where the hero Tenzin defeated a host of Oni. Yeah, that was mentioned before in the letter. Oni were foul evil beings that tormented the peoples of the Ruby Sea, and this island was home to many, until Tenzin, together with the four lords, drove the Oni into the sea. Yeah, we can kind of notice that by the bomb face that's carved into the volcano here. For his heroic deeds, Tenzin was showered with riches. He then journeyed deep into the mountains, far from the realms of men, and lived in solitude with his companions happily ever after. And now Corinne's being asked to drive the Oni away again? You misunderstand. What I told you was a fairy tale. To the best of my knowledge, no one has ever seen an Oni. If anything, many assume the tale refers to ancestors of the Kojin. So what you're saying is that you've got no idea what's waiting for us down below. In that case, I'll leave this to the experts. If you need me, I'll be hiding behind that rock over there. Yeah, even waves goodbye like, yeah, you do the dirty work. By experts, I presume she means you and your adventuring companions. I do hope you were not counting on me to join you in the fight. Oh, of course not. So yeah, do what you gotta do, I guess. Which is releasing some steam, apparently. And thus we now have access to Hell's Lid. I'll be honest, when I first saw this place on the map, when I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV, because it even shows you that it's marked on the map, Hell's Lid, I had a feeling that this might be a place that would serve as a dungeon at some point, and, well, here it is. We now have access to the Hell's Lid dungeon, which is right down there. It's a shame we can't walk directly over there because, yeah, access denied, because that's still lava. So we have to use our Dragoon abilities to jump over the lava and jump into the hole that will lead us into the dungeon. So if that's what we gotta do, then so be it. Let's go ahead and... First I want to take off Undersized Party because there was something I was doing earlier that I wanted to try out. Let's go ahead and attempt Hell's Lid for the first time. And if nothing else, we have a beautiful starlit night to enjoy. Yeah, the cool of the sea breeze is being negated by the heat of the lava. Yeah, we got cold at our back and hot in our bellies. And Celeste is now on. Yeah, Celeste just recently returned to the game. Yeah, for all of our viewers who are currently watching, please feel free to say hello and introduce yourselves. It would be nice to meet you guys. Well, I know that you're watching, but it would be nice to get to know you guys who are currently watching. Yeah, just chilling out until we get our cue to go. But yeah, recently, what I was mentioning just a moment ago in regards to trying something, I've been gaining a bit of an interest in trying to do speed running of the dungeons from A Realm Reborn, because I saw some videos recently of people breaking some speedrunning world records in video games that had lasted for a long time. And I was thinking to myself, do any such records exist for Final Fantasy XIV dungeons? And it turns out there are. So I'm inclined to give it a go, get some practice on these particular dungeons, and see if we can be able to try our luck. I'll invite you if you want. I mean, if she's offering, I won't say no. It looks like this healer has offered their services, so we'll take advantage of them. How well we'll do once we actually get in, that's another story. I should probably also let my FC know I'm on the air. Yeah, I'm surprised how quiet it is right now for the fact that we're getting started on new content for Final Fantasy XIV. Obviously, I'm going to be saving the Omegas for a couple of weeks down the road. Once we get rolling with those, then I'm quite certain we'll be doing just fine. As am I. There's Celeste's. Say hello to Azure, who just logged on. Oh, sorry there, Strobohan. You do hope this isn't a bad idea? Well, you figured out how to open a path for us, so we should be grateful, right? And apparently there is such a thing as dressing up like one of the Vanu Vanu, or no, that wasn't the Vanu Vanu, that was a Vath. So I guess they have Vath clothes you can wear if you get your Beast Tribe association with them up high enough. Yeah, I've never seen that before, to be honest. Yeah, it's a shame we can't just use our jump powers to leap right into the hole. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're off and running. Off and running. Yes, there is, Zero. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. But for now, we're off to Hell's Lid. We've gone inside the bomb face, and now we're gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of evil Oni. It's our second time to venture into a volcano dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV, after our previous endeavor at the hard mode of Somal. I was about to say Sorkai, but that's not. Sorkai was an aerial dungeon. Alright, here we go. Let's also help things out a little bit by adding some food into the equation. And push my max HP over 40,000 as well. And I'll start with some fiery shellfish. And this tank looks like he's out for a big pull. Yeah, he's gonna break us in the hard way, apparently. Alright, so now that he's settled where he has, but I guess that then raises the question, if he brought us all the way over here, where are more enemies? And if he was pulling like this, he would have thought that we would have been seeing opponents being added on top of the shellfish, but we just have that drop off. Oh, is that where we're throwing ourselves down to? Yeah, I think we're supposed to throw ourselves down here. Yeah, I just had that feeling like we're probably supposed to go and deal with the crap that's down here. We're surrounded on all sides. And it's like, this doesn't seem right. And I was like, and we were all waiting for the tank to move. And I was like, tank, you know what you're supposed to do, right? But yeah, he was probably just as uncertain as the rest of us were. Lock and load. Yeah, that'll take off some health. Now where we go? Holy cow, it's the Red Sea. Except it's literal, and it's made of lava. And someone buried a treasure chest down here, and AoE is also taken into account. AoE is regularly on the field as lava gushes out. So yeah, you have to keep moving so that you don't get sprayed with lava. It's that way for all of us, and he tries to kill us off with a massive AoE. Thankfully, we stopped it by killing him. Gotta back away though. Oh, well, we picked up new followers, but it would be nice to pick up more viewers too. Hellfire Shikigame. So that's what we've been dealing with. Oop, step to the left. Almost got this thing dead. And don't think we didn't notice you there, wall face. Whoa! Take that. Little Nastron action! Alright, that path clears. And we're already at the first mini-boss. Otake Maru. Well, let's see what he does. Alright, Otake Maru, let's see what you're capable of. Oh, he swings for the fences. He's like bosses we've seen before. So you gotta get clear, or else you're gonna get a club in your face. And it's not a pretty sight, especially if you have to keep moving to dodge falling AoE. Boulders that are being introduced into the field of battle. Oh, wow, yeah, well, when I said that we would need to be moving, yeah, no kidding. Agility is an asset in this place. This is quite the battle. Yeah, you jumped high, now you're marking someone. I wish I could hit that sword, because I'm thinking it might be something worth hitting. Alright, you pick your stuff back up again. In the meantime, we've got you past half health. Take this. In fact, if I can... Yeah, there we go. He's close enough. Oh, but now we gotta get far away. Ow, I thought it was fine. Apparently not. Oh, now he marks me. Oh, run, 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 run. I think I have second wind. He's still coming. Damn you. Ooh. Boy, this guy likes to run. Yeah. The crew run, run, run. The crew run, run. Take this. Nastron. Finish up with a Mirage Dive. There we go. Whew, yeah. Need a drink of water after that one. And I think that was only the first boss. Oh, what are we chasing? I see something running away. But what could it be? It's basically a reenactment of what we saw in Fractal Continuum Hard Mode. There's an NPC that is running away from us. We don't know why, and we likely won't find out until we're done with the dungeon. Yeah, you have... Tank has room to run here. Get that off. For 10,000 points. Up game? Yeah, come on. Don't be shy. Need to work with me here. When I press the button, you respond, alright? Okay, these shells are almost dead. Now they are. There's a chest over here. 8 earrings of healing. Milotic, is that you? Oh, you're referring to this thing, alright. But yeah, hey there, Winter. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. As we're continuing to chase Kaja of the Seven Flames. I guess I do. Yeah, I'm assuming the reason you're asking is because you're worried that I'm not. But yeah, since the Beast Tribes are new to me here in Stormblood, don't spoil it for me, but I want to find out which are combat-based, which are crafting-based. But yeah, don't spoil it for me, please. Oh, got that up just in time before he died. Not step over here. Yeah, so much for shooting fire. Now we'll shoot the fire. Alright, get a little altitude. And finish you off. There we go. Another treasure chest over this way. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll open the contents. Oh, we've already made it to mini boss number 2. In only 10 minutes. Now we're at Kamaitachi. Don't have the essentials just yet. We can limit break though. Get ourselves a head start. Now let's see what you're all about. I like to spin around quite a bit. You invite people to get a little bit closer. Yeah, now we'll share the love. You also like to split the field in half. Well, so far so good. We haven't seen anything really devastating, but now it says the wind shifts, which is why we need to move this way before we get nailed. Good thing I have second wind. Yet so far, Kamaitachi not proving himself to be much of a challenge. Until... I was like, where's the challenge in this battle? It just arrived. Ow! Oh, and now we have wires. Well, this is awkward. Very awkward. Yeah, apparently that's not just AoE, he's telegraphing where he's gonna go and attack. Seems I could die again after almost getting myself up on my feet too soon. But okay, got it. I see how you operate now. So obviously do not cross the streams. Yeah. If any Ghostbusters fan had a nickel for every time they heard that line. Do not cross the streams. Yeah, you went from being no challenge to being legitimate. But we pushed through, and we survived this battle. Onward we go. Whoa! Ow! Keep it going. Well, we leave the lava, and now we're in the water. So we've somehow gone from Somal to Sastasha. Get this off, good. Yeah, I'll try and find you somewhere in here there, tank. Even as my voice tries to abandon me, but I won't let it go so easily. Holy cow, that AoE was on us fast. And just trying to deal with all these ugly creatures here. Let's show a little love. Well, even be crazy enough to drink more water. Yeah, gotta get it down. Gotta get it down. Yeah, I mean, I could help myself to the water that's here, but of course it's just fictional. There's so much of it. Okay. Moving on. But yeah, this is seriously just like Sastasha. Like, how do we contrast so much? This is so freaking different here. And load up again. Oh, Butcher, huh? Are you like Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York? Or are you like the Butcher of Bakersfield, which was what they called innocent Ben Richards in The Running Man? Alright, here we go. One monster down, now for his friend. Nastron for ya. Yeah, you're down. Looks like there's one last enemy to fight. Nope, this is the last boss we're coming up on right now. I was thinking one last line of defense before we get to what's over there, but nope. It's this giant Kojin. And he's about to want to go to a metamorphosis? Nope, he's just like, step right up, don't be shy. Now the field of battle presents itself. Okay, thanks, Winter. Have to deal with Genbu. And his hell of water. And then we gotta deal with even more hell. Take this, you. Frolic and flow, okay. Try and avoid where they are positioned, maybe. And let them go where they want. Sinister Tide, huh? Oh, it's this move again. But we can see, kind of get an idea of where it's going. Yeah, once you identify where it is, you can be able to adjust accordingly. Oh, step away from that. And then get a double jump for our troubles. How are you doing this again? Well, that didn't take too much time. Okay, it's at the top, but yeah, he provided a double, and then he went over into the middle this time. Alright, so he's starting to get tricky. Yeah, proving that he's not just a turtle. The orbit... It would seem a more stringent test is in order. What are you doing? Other than knocking us back. Oh, you're time limiting us. Ooh, 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 ooh. So yeah, we gotta be constantly trying to figure out where his thing is gonna go. Move this way. The focus that he has. Jump once, jump twice, break it. You were warned. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, so we can see it's... I think I've figured it out. Well, thankfully he pushed us back. Yeah, stupid Genbu pushed us back. So out of danger. Maybe he's not so wise after all. Yeah, maybe he's not so wise after all. Okay, so maybe Oogway was just a crazy old turtle after all.
No, Oogway was wiser than us all.
Ooh, ooh. We're gonna have fun with this directional chaos. Oh, yeah, just do it. Just get it out, and get us the win. Alright, Genbu, we've defeated you. Yeah, Master Oogway, you are slain. And turned into a little tiny turtle in the process. Yeah, we saved a tiny turtle. We took Oogway and turned him back into a baby. We reversed time. Well, for me, you shouldn't have. That's awesome. Now I guess we get to find out what exactly that thing is. We won't know until we officially finish this. So, after our victory, the platform returns to its original position. And we get to find out what became of Oogway. I don't think he can write himself, try as he might.
Perhaps we should turn him right side up.
I think so too. I think he's gonna be pretty harmless. Yeah, even Tataru could do it. Yeah. Upsy daisy there, little man. Oh, but now we have more creatures joining us. It's a freaking zoo in here. And Oogway is floating. Yeah, we stumbled upon a menagerie.
Oh ho ho, a marvelous performance. Truly marvelous. But then, you did best the Lord of the Revel. By the Kami, a talking turtle!
That's what you are, Soroban. Yeah, everyone looks at you. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin with that one. Me neither.
I trust you will forgive me for my deception. 'Tis something of a far eastern tradition, the testing of strength and so forth. A bit rough perhaps, but anyway, welcome to Reisan Temple. I am Genbu, guardian of this sacred place and leader of our little collective. Genbu? The self-same Genbu of the Tale of Tenzin? One of the four lords? Under normal circumstances I would assume you named for the legendary being, but clearly this is anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle.
And we look at him again.
Oh, but each and every one of us here can speak your tongue. Is it truly so surprising? After all, we have each lived more than 1,000 years.
I knew turtles were long-lived, but I had no idea even that was possible.
In this wondrous land of ours, it is said that a beast which lives 1,000 years attains a measure of divinity. This temple is a sacred place where such auspices may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades and learn their tales. We will talk of the endeavor after.
Yeah, they're all so eager. We may as well do what he says. Besides, who knows what valuable secrets some 1,000-year-old animals may know? So do we just talk with them here? Yeah, apparently you can. Starting with Kuda Gitsune, this little fox. A friend of mine, Tamamazo no Gozen, once called this place home. Possessed of 9 tails, her power far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live amongst men. What became of her, I wonder? I guess we'll find out soon enough, won't we? In fact, maybe we'll be good at it if you speak with all of them. Oh, Kamitachi, we already spoke with you before. Or rather, we had to fight you before, and now we get to see you in your original form. Hey, that hurts! You didn't have to give it everything you had in that fight, you know? I only just went through the change, so it's not like I was gonna slow you down that much. No, but you did kick my ass pretty good. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show, and I was probably really intimidating. Alright, you were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see. Genbu's the oldest of us. Oldest in the Far East, too, I think. One of the four lords, so as you can imagine, he's much more powerful than regular old auspices like me. But you probably all knew that already. I suppose so. It would also do me well to speak with some of these others, like Nue here. I'm Nue. If you ever need someone to call lightning down upon your foes and whatnot, I'm your auspice. A Raku can do that? Of course, some fairy tales would have you believe I'm something altogether different. A monkey face, a lion's legs, a snake for a tail? Ridiculous, am I right? Not as bad as that horse with the head and the body of a rabbit, to be fair, but still. I'm also enjoying the music as well. The music in here is also really nice and tranquil. And we have Inugame here, another fox of sorts. Inugami is my name. Men speak it in hushed tones, mistakenly believing me to be a vengeful spirit that murders indiscriminately. There was a time when I killed men by the hundreds, but that was in retribution for the countless creatures they themselves mercilessly slaughtered. It was most deliberate. So I see. And there's Senri over there, of course. Well, oh, we also have Komainu over here in the back. We didn't even notice you. Yeah, Komainu, this little take on a Far Eastern take on a lion. You will go no further. The reason should be plain. Beyond lies the prison of Koryu. Were you to damage the walls, he would break free, and all would fall to ruin. Very well. We'll do as you wish. And then, Senri, I guess we'll talk with you. Yeah, the pudgy little kitty. Judging from the way you and that woman are gawping, I'm guessing you're not from around here? Nope. Don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, it begins to get ideas. Delusions of grandeur. Some small power, sure, but nothing much to speak of. Survive 10 times that, and you become a fully fledged auspice. And roll over so adorably. Speech! Magics? It's quite the change, believe me. Which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. As my assisting healer takes their leave. Anyway, point is, don't let our appearances fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground. But I won't, on account of me being civil. For now. For now, you say. Alright, Genbu, the last word belongs to you. So back to our floating turtle. Now that you have a greater understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifests in myriad ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance. And with my preternatural power, I have seen a vision of the Ruby Sea, of Yansha, of Hingashi, subsumed by roaring flames. That's not good. Yeah, we're all in shock, like, oh no. This is no distant future, I fear. And if we are to avert it, we must needs enlist the assistance of an exemplary warrior. One such as she, who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one. I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies at the heart of we auspices. The Animitama, the primal rage, and the Nigimitama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disrupted and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcome by the Arimitama is a wild feral thing, all the more dangerous for their divinity.
calamity and catastrophe invariably follow, tremors and floods which destroy men's works. Auspices can bring about these natural disasters. How frightening. Perhaps. But you must remember that there are auspices who delight in aiding the peoples of these lands. Auspices who may have even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you the tale of Tenzin and the Four Lords?
The one Sorban told us before? About a samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from the island into the sea?
Just so. Yet I fear his accounting of events is not quite accurate. For it is not Oni we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. That thing? An auspice with the powers to move heaven and earth. Koryu. Wholly consumed by the Arimitama, he stoked the flames in this island's heart, until it very nearly erupted in a fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in this temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our wards weaken, I fear. Should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began, and ensure my vision of flames comes to pass.
So long story short, you want Corinne to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up?
Will the Warrior of Light still be alive by that time? I should think not. Her accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance. To wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I am not the young auspice I once was. And to make matters worse, my 3 compeers have nearly succumbed to the Arimitama. Kami forfend! 3 of the 4 lords have gone mad! The Ruby Sea is doomed! Nearly succumbed. Nearly. Alas, in marshalling their strength to regain control, they are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards holding Koryu in this prison. Gotta drink more water. Unfortunately, I'm not all out now. That's so unfortunate. But that means I'll definitely have lots to drink as we go on this evening. And now that you have a full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in all of this, warrior. I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle and quell the raging Arimitama. What say you? So I don't get to kill them while it's still something, or very well, that's the only way. Well, we're not obviously going to kill them, so I might as well go with option 1. Oh, you are an intriguing one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the 4 lords. I informed Byakko of your arrival when you first entered our domain. He should be returning any moment now. Come, come.
Yeah, when I first heard about this quest, I was thinking to myself, is this something that leads us into this game's version of the Warring Triad from Heaven's Ward? And it's certainly shaping up that way, so yeah, Byakko is this giant tiger with horns, no less. Yeah, I want to speak with Byakko. At least try and save my voice.
Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The walls will fall and Koryu will break free. Before he does, you must quell the raging Arimitama in your soul. This warrior will help. Doubt not her strength, for she has danced with Susanoo himself. A bold, audacious claim, yet if Genbu believes it is true, aye, the more I look at you, the more of him I see. A similar presence, perchance. A light. Very well. I will bow to my brother's judgment. And so, wonderful, that without further ado, I shall bid my comrade relax and surrender to the automatama.
What? Here? Now? Won't he go on a murderous rampage?
That's what I'm thinking. Why, yes, that's rather the point. He will be reduced to the feral beast.
Do you know what you're doing?
And then it will be... Kryn, was it? Kryn's turn to do battle with my brother and help him quell the fury within. But if all it takes to quell the automatama is battle, then why did you not do the same for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late, as what remained of the Nigimitama, all that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury I will instead use to safeguard the calm. It is then you must act, but know that if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. My soul is in your keeping, Kryn. Do you understand?
Yep, we're all set to go, I guess.
Then let us quit this place. Genbu may not mind the chaos, but if I am to wager my everything, I prefer to do so in the land of my birth. To look on those familiar wilds with eyes that may soon belong to another. When you return to the island, look for Fury. He will guide you back here. Given the circumstances, perhaps it is best that we stay here. Would that be acceptable? Oh, Sorban was it? Be at ease, I have a task for you and your excitable urchin. Follow me.
Excitable, huh? Did that tiny talking turtle just insult me? It wasn't an insult to Taru. Yeah, like, where are you getting that thought from? So now we have to leave. So yeah, there's a lot more to this than just what the dungeon is about. So yeah, looks like another raccoon is guarding here. Headed to the surface? Follow me! In the temple and pop our heads back above land. Okay, so we gotta go over to Yancha, so I'm gonna pause this and stop real quick before we advance further, for no other reason than to get myself some water to quell my ever-suffering throat. that was his name. Okay, back. So let's journey over to Namai. And we'll go ahead and find Byakko. Some more water down the throat real quick. And roll out once again. Okay. Looks good. So now that we've arrived here in Yansha, let's go ahead, because it looks like our friend is actually, well, he's actually closer to the Autism Steppe than Namai. Yeah, Byakko, you are quite a ways out. In fact, it'll be a bit of a challenge just to find a way to get to where you are. And it certainly doesn't help that evening has fallen. Yeah, I think I pretty much have to go, given where I currently am. Makes more sense to go around. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it just makes more sense to go around and then go north. Yeah, he certainly wants me to go a long way out to visit him. What happens when we actually get there, though? That's still something that I'm pondering. What will happen when we actually get to where Byakko is based? So past what was the force field, looks like we'll be heading north beyond, well, maybe not necessarily beyond Doma Castle. Oh, is he actually closer to the House of the Fierce than I thought he was? Yeah, probably would have made more sense to start from House of the Fierce. I didn't think it was that close, though. Well, now I know when I want to send Matthias through here. Yeah, where is he gonna be setting up shop, Mr. Byakko? Oh, hold on. Oh, there's another vista that I can visit if I so desire. Alright. Let's speak with the man. Hello there. We are here. My earliest memories are not pleasant. From birth I was shunned by man and beast alike, for my snow-white fur marked me a harbinger of doom. Cast out and hunted, I struggled to survive. But I endured. I grew older and wiser, and one day I resolved to protect this place and those that call it home, for in spite of everything, it was mine as well. In time they came to see me as a guardian instead of a demon. And yet, for all I have done to rise above the beast within, I may fall to madness and become the sum of their fears. So we say, have faith you will not fall, or at best the kami you know you're in good hands. Let's be a bit reassuring to the guy. Such confidence from one so young, but as of age in of itself does not confer wisdom, nor does youth go hand in hand with hubris. I warn you, for centuries has my automatoma grown and festered. Hold nothing back, for I will not. Hey there, Mir, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Warrior, the time has come for you and yours to make ready.
May the kami grant you strength to save my soul. So now we have unlocked the Jade Stoa. Crazy that this is a two-part challenge. It's not just the dungeon, there's also this game's first part of the Warring Triad. Yeah, who knows how well we'll do in our debut, but yeah, I made the choice to pursue this side dungeon and this quest that goes with it, so I've got to see it through to the end. It's good to have you with us here, Mira. Let's go ahead and look up the trial list for the Jade Stoa. At the heart of every auspice is a duality, the Automatama, the Primal Rage, and the Nigimitama, the Boundless Calm. Byakko of the Four Lords is on the verge of being consumed by his Automatama, and should this come to pass, he will forever be no more than a feral beast. And so, it falls to you and yours to face the legendary auspice in battle, to quell the madness within, and save his soul. You have to be minimum item level 325 for this. Ooh, mama. This will be fun. Let's get into it. Yeah, all this to complete one quest. Yeah, all this. We'll see how it goes. At least we know the two next to me are together. Which elite version are they? Oh, they're a brand new elite. Or actually, no, they're not. They've been around for 4 years, but they're not recruiting at all. I guess it's just a trio of close-knit friends or something? Oh, is that so there, Winter? Looks like you've got some grinding to do. Alright. Got the queue. Let's see how we do. Usually I give these things a fortnight to give people an opportunity to figure out what they're doing. But we're gonna have to throw ourselves into this right now. We're setting foot in the Jade Stoa to deal with the first version.
Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
Yeah, this white tiger, he's not going to be holding back as we duel with the first version of Stormblood's Warring Triad, the Four Lords. Well, we know what the Fury looks like. Yeah, I will definitely be making use of some of the food that I have in my possession. Surely I have more than what I've got. Looks like I'll have to just make use of this. Who knows how long we'll have to be fighting. Yeah, wish me luck. This will not be pretty. Having a fellow Dragoon does help my mindset a bit, because we can feed off each other's energy. Yeah, we'll have to do everything we can to try and push the DPS as much as possible, plus dealing with the
There is no
AoE.
turning back.
Oh, did we pull trigger at the same time with our battle litany? There's a Heavenly Strike, there's a Storm Pulse, all which are going to be very painful, that there can be no doubts. Feed off each other's energy, my brother. Oh, he's facing. Oh, now we gotta run over here. Yeah, no one else sees it. No one else saw that. Few people saw that, and now he's gonna sweep a leg. And he's bringing the intensity right out of the gates, as we knew he would. And he's going to prove himself to be putting all sorts of tricks to try and stop us. Okay, more Storm Pulse. Facing that way, so nothing matters. Oh, fire and lightning, and it's all pointed that way. And now we have orbs spreading out everywhere. And I think I realized that if you touch an orb, you take a debuff and you take damage associated with it. So this is more about evading than anything else. Oh, yeah, don't permalock. Don't permalock. Man, when was the last time I actually had issues with permalocking?
Twofold is my wrath. Twice cast my foes.
Oh, you brought a friend. So I would like to score damage on. Yeah, you're just leaving your stuff everywhere. I don't know why I'm shadowing the tank. Oh, it wasn't tank he was shadowing, he was shadowing the black mage. Yeah, you keep that over there. You keep that over there. Alright, then that comes down. Take this! I'm assuming he is on an enrage timer. Which is why this cast is taking as long as it is. Yeah, we're so busy focusing on avoiding him that we may have not given ourselves a sufficient amount of time to stop this roar of thunder from dealing a crap ton of damage. How bad will this be? 20,000 points.
All creation trembles before my might. Behold, fury given full.
Yeah, here it comes. We're getting blown away by a tornado. How much damage is it going to inflict on us when it's all said and done? Or,
My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Evade attacks? Oh, great. And we don't know where he's going to come from. There will be no AoE to guide us. We have to do everything we can to stay out of danger as we skydive, essentially. Essentially skydiving. We have a limited range of motion. Yeah, it's probably better to view this from overhead. An overhead view is probably wiser, so that you don't end up like our main tank did. But yeah, skydiving of all things.
No more games.
Oh, I wouldn't expect you to play games with us. Alright, we're coming crashing back down. There's no parachute to catch us. How much is this gonna hurt? Oh, we can move. Okay, we're free to move.
To ashes with you.
Oh, but then he unleashes his ultimate as soon as we hit the ground. How fair is that? Well, we did enough to survive.
Very well, I shall bring all to bear.
Then let us hit you. Let us hit you, Byakko. You still have more than almost 3/4 of your health left. And I'm somehow still shadowing.
Lightning's here.
Oh, whoa, yeah. Stay clear of that. So, oh, no, don't shadow, don't shadow! Do not shadow. Maybe I should leave this outside, only to run over here. Yeah, that's gonna cause damage.
Lightning shield!
Oh, again! Wow, he really likes to do this move.
Steal yourself!
Oh, snake. Oh, avoid that. Try to avoid that as best you can.
You're mine!
Oh, over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. We are so gonna get nailed. Yeah, I gotta remember that exists. Gotta remember that exists. Staying clear as best you can and don't be shadowed. Our permalocks. Yeah, permalocking doesn't give me an issue for a long time in this game. Suddenly, it's a frequent occurrence. Yeah, for the longest time I never had to worry about permalocking. Now permalocking is back. It's back with a vengeance. And it shows no mercy. Well, at least we stayed within the safe zone. I didn't even know there was one. Hey, and guess what I was finding out? He's bringing back the orbs. He's brought back the orbs. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Even though we have to keep moving, we have to be constantly in motion. Alright, so we got past that. I am not going to pull the trigger on the triple limit break because I want it to be saved for in case we need the healer to use it. Alright, here comes Storm Pulse again. Oh, what, I was about to say, where'd he go? He never moved. Ah, crap, the healer died. Yeah, you have to stay close and yet not stay close at the same time. That's you get yourself into a situation of massive regret. And yeah, you definitely need your healers to be on the ready with things like, Medica. Oh, me again? Don't come to me, don't come to me. Stay away from me. Then run to where they are. All 8s unmasked. Be quite funny. And cool at the same time. But there actually was an area that I could use to leave the problem area. Rather than run into it. Oh crap. Where is this going? Okay, it's going that way. Oh. Oh crap, get me out of permalock! I'm dead because I was stuck in permalock. I knew it was going to come back to be a problem. Once it started happening, it was going to be becoming a serious problem, and now permalocking is now a nemesis. Ah! Not again! Yeah, stupid permalock. Why are you like this? Why do you torment me so? Get blood again. I'm actually amazed by how well we are doing. In fact, if we can get this in such a way I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot.
You are stronger than I dared hope.
Get this off. Kaboom! And just in time to start avoiding orbs again. In fact, I'll be inclined to hit you with a shot. Yeah, avoid the orbs.
Tempest Surge!
Now let that go around. All the while... Oh boy. You do not have much of a margin of error around here. But on our first try, and despite a freak issue with controllers suddenly recurring after 2 years, we're gonna beat the battle. We're gonna defeat Byakko on the first try. So, yeah, I guess we've quelled your rage. But thank you for an exciting and intense battle. It was an honor. All right with you, man? Oh, I don't even get to give my fellow Dragoon accommodation. Ah, no fair. Yeah, not fair at all. Hey there, Note and Jess. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Hopefully my stream is not freaking out right now, because right now all I see is buffering. Oh, are you kidding? But yeah, there we go. We got it. Are you guys still able to see the stream okay? Well, let's find out. Why don't we go ahead and speak with Byakko? You are indeed the warrior they say, not unlike him in many respects. 'Twas in another era that we first met, him and I. Long, long before the kingdom of Doma. Yeah, he's gonna give us some memories to enjoy. I told you before of my past, of how I was shunned by man and beast alike for the snow-white fur that marked me as a harbinger of doom. Bereft of family and friendship, of home, I wandered the mountains in search of a place to call my own. There I would accept my fate and await the inevitable. That's not good. But death did not come, for unlike my brothers in more respects than my fur, with every century I grew stronger and stronger, monstrous. In turn, what few creatures dared traverse my domain withdrew further and further. Never had I been so alone. And then one day I awoke to find a man standing before me. Bewildered, I rose and bared my fangs as I roared in rage. Begone, or I shall rend you asunder and feast on your flesh. What fool has the temerity to approach me thus? But the man did not flee. Rather, he stood on his ground and said, "This fool is named Tenzin, and ever since he was a child he spoke the language of beasts." Then you know full well what you stand to lose. Return to your people or die. He laughs at him, but Tenzin threw his head back and laughed. They would kill me if I dared. For fear of my talents I was banished. A harbinger of doom they called me. In that instant all my anger drained away. Tenzin's words had struck me at the heart of me. He was a fellow outcast cursed by his kin for his very nature.
That night as I listened to his snoring, I realized I had found in this man a kindred spirits. It must be the PlayStation being a jerk. But I think it's okay now by the looks of it from looking at my things on my end. It looks okay. Soon after we embarked on a journey together. In the days that followed, we met other solitary souls and aided them as we had aided each other. But those tales are for another time. I doubt very much you are willing to stand here in silence while I recount my every adventure with Tenzin. Come, let us return to the temple. Genbu is doubtless eager to learn the outcome of our battle. So away he goes. So that means we get to return to Hell's Lid. So we'll warp back to... Well, it's probably faster to go to Kugane. Are you guys able to see the stream okay now? Because it looks fine on my end. Are you kidding? You know, full send's over in a minute. Okay. I don't know how, because the stream looks fine to me. Because I'm looking at it right now as you are. Alright, back to the Ruby Price. But yeah, I'm probably gonna just end the stream once we get this quest finally done. Because obviously, YouTube doesn't want to play nice. YouTube apparently doesn't want to play nice tonight. So instead, we'll just go ahead and end things once we get finished here with this quest, because it's just been going on for quite a while now, and I would like to see it over and done with. Oh, it's better for you now? Okay, good, because I was having no issues seeing things on my end, seeing the stream through my laptop. No need to explain. Genbu has told me all about you and the thrashing you gave him and the others. Need me to escort you back to the temple? Yes, please. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream once I'm done this quest. So let's go ahead and find Genbu. Where's our little turtle? Well done, Kurin, well done. You have done my friend a great kindness, one we shall not soon forget. Well, thank you. How about it for you there, Soroban? And Tataru, and apparently they're quarreling. Pretty badly. Yeah, what happened over there? What exactly did you ask Soroban to do? Or I'm not sure what's going on and I'm afraid to ask. Let's go with option 1. Oh, you needn't be so concerned. You know well the power of the Kojin's incantations, yes? I have but asked Soroban to undergo a little training that he might assist us with the maintenance of the wards. He has demonstrated a remarkable aptitude thus far, in fact. How much longer must I continue? I don't know. Concentrate! Less chatting, more chanting! What youthful energy! It has been far too long since we've had the pleasure of such company. Not since Tenzin, I imagine. I've been meaning to ask, what sort of man was Tenzin?
We only just learned the stories, but you've already said that they were half wrong.
Curious are you? Very good, very good. Far too many people have no interest in the past. What to say, what to say? Well, for one, Tenzin was blessed with the selfsame power Corinne possesses. The Echo, I believe it is sometimes called. Alas, as you probably know from personal experience, such individuals are often regarded with suspicion if not outright fear. Nevertheless, Tenzin was a generous soul who was ever eager to aid his fellow man. Indeed, he died as he lived, fighting for the sake of those he loved. You see, when he faced Koryu, we four lords were still quite young and weak, not even auspices. In truth, we could but look on helplessly as the two dragged one another to the brink of death. With the last of his strength, Tenzin imprisoned the mortally wounded Koryu. He then bequeathed to us a sacred treasure, a crystal which shone with an otherworldly light. Oft I have wondered if this crystal was the source of the powers we would grow to possess. Would we have become the Four Lords without it? In my heart, I think not. We built this temple to strengthen the wards and to safeguard the Ruby Sea in Tenzin's stead. His legacy would be ours, and so it has been to this day. And so it will continue to be, but only if we rely upon you to quell the Arimitama of our comrades. That can wait though. Byakko needs his rest, and so do you, Corinne.
In that case, it'd probably be best for me if I went back to Kugane. There's no telling what mischief that man will get up to in my absence.
You're not referring to Alpha Note, are you? I too should take my leave. Doubtless I am needed in Tamamizu. Oh, you're not going anywhere. Your training is far from finished, my friend. But I can't possibly refuse the request of the Four Lords, can I? I hate to impose upon you, Corinne, but perhaps you can go to Tamamizu in my stead. It may be some time before I'm permitted to return home.
Alright, then to Tamamizu it is to finally end this. Yeah, to give the audience assurance that I'm currently ending the stream as soon as I speak with Bunshin. But I also noticed that the music has changed too, which is weird.
So Soroban will be staying with Genbu for a time. How wonderful to hear. I have no doubt he will make the most of his blessed opportunity. Oh, I have another missive for you. 'Twas delivered personally by unusual cat. An auspice, I presume?
Thank you. What does it say?
Oh, it's another from Genbu. You are welcome to come and go from the temple as you like. Fury will remain at his post above ground. You need only seek him out.
Interesting.
I should be glad if you take him up on his invitation and look in on Soroban every now and then. After all, he is in essence our representative there.
So with that, we are finally done with this quest. Not only do we get a side dungeon done, but we also took on the first of this game's version of the Warring Triad. We get the 4500 gil, plus the Iroha Orchestron roll. Stand strong and unified! Yeah, there we go, cause yeah, with the stream going as badly as it is, you guys will not be able to hear anything I'm saying, unfortunately. And so it's best that I end things now because it's honestly not going to get any better. So it's best just to end things here, and hopefully once I get this all put up in pre-recorded content, you guys will see what you were missing, because it certainly was a fun little story. It was a fun little story, and hopefully you guys will get to see this and enjoy it. So I'll look forward to seeing you guys hopefully next time when streaming is more reliable, and then we can go ahead and take on some of the other content that we have not yet had the opportunity to enjoy. But for now, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys. The next time I'll likely join you guys for streaming will be on Friday, when we will be continuing with more of Let's Play Neverwinter. And on Saturday, we'll be continuing on with Skyrim. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. So, until next time, everyone, this is Matthew and Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.